Hey there, friends. I hope all of you are having a great Monday moon day. I don't know what moon phase we're in. I think we're heading for a dark moon or a new moon this Friday or Saturday. New moons are wonderful times for new beginnings, launching your desires kind of thing. So do pay attention to that dark moon, new moon that is happening. And of course, a new moon, new, we think, oh, bright and full, and it's like, no, it's absence. It's an absence of moon, so it's a great time to plant your desires. I have a couple new journals to go in the shop today, so I wanted to show these to you. These are I'm creating these out of file folders. So they are not fabric cover, and the price on them is $30, and that is that is the not doing the fabric cover, which a fabric cover journal, y'all, is a really it's a big process to do those fabric covered journals. But in lieu of fabric, we have done a fabric and paper collage on each one. Each of these are, they would be great for any time of year, but they are kind of fall oriented and Thanksgiving oriented. So let's go through here and I will show these to you guys right quick. Just kind of keep in mind that they are not fabric cover, that this is a hefty paper cover. I really do, got to tell you, I am really loving the folder books that we're doing. It's just, I can't explain it. I really don't know why, but it's just fun to work with this format. This is what the spine looks like. You're still getting a 4-signature book, the beaded spine, and of course the collage cover. The collage cover is fabric, a little bit of florist ribbon right here. There is a sewn element on the front, and there's a little bookmark right here. This one says "Celebrate Together." So that goes in there like that. Let's take a look. We've got the same kind of brad closure here. What I did, you guys, because this is a paper book, I reinforced this part, I reinforced this part, I reinforced the back, and I did reinforce the spine as well. So those are just kind of things that you'll notice that might be a little bit different with a book like this. The pockets are absolutely loaded with all kinds of new things because, we did have a visit from Miss Judy. I did go to a yard sale and bought some new items to use with these books. I really do love this Alice in Wonderland element that we have going on. I also love the Twilight Director's Cut book that I picked up at a yard sale. We got the, usually this is around 1881. This is a genuine ledger from 1881. This is 1880. It's really absolutely beautiful. I love the handwriting in here. I just think it's really gorgeous. Lots of art trading cards, blanks that you guys can make things with. Of course, we were asked about what's the difference between a flow journal and a junk journal. A flow journal to me should have elements that you can pull out, use as cards, use as art trading cards, use for fodder in other art projects. The cool thing about this style flow journal is you can make your projects and then slip them back into the pockets that are in these books. It's just a fun way to create. You can challenge yourself. You can say, how we go, we're just going to use, maybe a few supplies, and see what we can do with this instead of dragging out all your stuff. A flow journal, a junk journal like this is a great way to exercise your creativity, right? So this could be your Monday pocket. We're just going to work with these elements in this pocket and nothing else and see what we can come up with. This can be your Tuesday pocket. We are just going to use these elements. But don't forget that when your Tuesday pocket rolls around, you will also have your Monday elements to work with, right? So you've got your, if you guys think in layers like I do, you'll have your first layers in the Monday pocket, you'll have your second layers in your Tuesday pocket, and then you can actually build this journal. We've got all kinds of fun papers for you to play with. Again, I just really do dig the selection of papers that we have right now. We've got this beautiful Britain book, really does remind me of the Edith Holton Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady, that we all love. Same kind of illustrations. Pockets full of stickers, word items, feathers, cutouts. In this case, we have some little cards, look like this. These are Spanish word cards. We've got playing cards right here for you to play with, a few stickers here. When I do these books, I'm careful to curate the pockets. I'd like for everything to go together in a pocket, so colors go together. It's a great way to think along color lines and experiment with color lines, color swatches and what you see in each pocket. And I'm trying to explain flow journals. It's play. I mean, it is a book that you can play with. You can take it on vacation. You can take it to work with you. It's small. These are 5x7 journals. You can fit it into a bag. Maybe you're a traveler and you can use it as a travel journal. Because of its pocket nature, you have all kinds of places to put things. So we will call this one Pumpkins, Leaf, Harvest, Acorns. We'll call it Pumpkins because that's the first word that we see up here. This one is Give Thanks, and the little bookmark here says Gather. So we'll pop that right back in there, and that is what the beaded spine looks like. Don't forget, this is fodder as well, right? I mean, you have all kinds of things to play with. You have all kinds of things to play with on the front. You could take this out and make this into a gratitude journal. It's just kind of up to you. I think sometimes we think, oh, well, this is... this is a journal for this, or this is a journal for that. But journals are flexible things. They can be whatever you want it to be. They can be a writing journal. They can be a prompt journal. You can go through here and choose certain things. Let's just take a look at this. I am made for autumn. Are you made for autumn? Or are you like me? And are you a summer girl? I do not like autumn, but I'm trying to find ways to embrace the season. I think it's really important to love every day and love no matter what's happening every day. You need to approach everything daily with an open mind and a good attitude, no matter what might be happening. If you kind of get caught up in that, things are not going well for me, then you start digging a hole, and that hole just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then all of a sudden you're not on the outside of the hole, you are on the inside of the hole. And once you're on the inside of the hole, it's really hard to get out of the hole. So there's a great little Abraham quote that I really love, and my sweet friend LS made this wonderful bookmark for me, and it is, everything is always working out for me. Now, I know that's hard, but I tend to write that when I am just having a whole experience, H-O-L-E, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. And eventually, you put those words in your brain instead of what else can go wrong, or this has gone wrong, or that's gone wrong, or I can't feel better or I'm getting depressed. So, you know, you can just kind of work your way up the emotional scale by saying everything is always working out for me. So let's go back to the book. Sorry. You Rock. I love this because it's got the crystals, you know, that crystal theme that I love so much. So they just packed pockets full of stuff for you to play with. And you don't have to use just one pocket. That's just a suggestion. That's just a prompt. I love this. I think that's so pretty. Happiness is a cup of coffee shared with a friend. I am going to see my sister in December, and that is one of my favorite things in the world is to have coffee with my sister. I really wish she lived closer, but honestly, if she lived closer, neither of us would ever get anything done. This is more coffee imagery, tea imagery. This is a quote, A Mother's Heart. This is from our Ida greeting card collection. And this is part of the harvest that I did here. This is a stellar elephant from Miss Judy. She really did capture the textural element of an elephant by using a punch and a certain kind of paper. It's just super cool. It's always really cool what she does. It's a lot of fun to get her scraps. She calls them treasures. And they are treasures to me because they're just bunches of scraps that I can work with and play with and pass along to you guys, which is all kinds of fun. These are some of Miss Judy's cutouts. They're absolutely beautiful. It is written in the stars. Thanks. Fun. I did not do a whole lot with this because I just love the way it looks. Again, the Miss Ida greeting card collection. This says One Solitary Life. This is a cutout from Judy. You've got some border strips here to play with. Alice in Wonderland. Love those illustrations. Are just wildly interesting. Miss Bella here from the Twilight series. This is a book about the Lenten cross, and it actually has a Lenten cross in it. It's very sweet. I love that director's cut book for Twilight, y'all. It's super interesting. And this is our last pocket right here. I love these robots as well. All right, guys, these two journals are $30. They are going in the shop today. So stay tuned for that little bit of a release today on this Moon Day Monday. I hope y'all have a fantastic week. Thank you so much for supporting me, for supporting my YouTube channel, for supporting the Etsy shop. Very humble and very grateful to you guys. Thanks so much. See you soon. Bye.